Hello everybody, how you doing? Well, another day, another walkabout. Bit gloomy today, but you don't get that sun glare. I don't know if you noticed my videos yesterday. I looked a bit pink round the lips and a bit pasty. That was the sun coming into the video, but never mind. Well, this news article I wanted to talk to you about, I'm not surprised at all where I saw it. It's all about smart motorways. You see, I had my own experience with a smart motorway once upon a time where I was in a older minibus. It was actually the first one I'd bought when I started my airport business many years ago, and it was getting on a bit in age and things started to go wrong, as they do with cars, do with humans too. Bits fall off you, don't they? Well, I was on the M25 and I started getting a load of warning lights come up on the dashboard. I thought, something not right here, and luckily the passenger that I had in the passenger seat next to me was actually a mechanic. I said, here, have a look at this. Didn't help, we were on our way to the airport, and he said, it looks like your alternator's about to go. Obviously if that goes, you ain't going to have power much longer. So I thought, right, I'm going to get into the inside lane and travel as far as I could, because we were on a smart motorway. That stretch of the M25 near Clackett Lane services, there is no hard shoulder whatsoever. So if you break down, you're breaking down in a live lane. And there has been catalogues of accidents and all sorts of things with smart motorways, because depending on the fault with the car, you can come to a halt just like that, bang. And when you don't have driver awareness, there's been a lot of fatalities and a lot of accidents where drivers have purely innocently just gone into the back of people and people have died. They're dangerous. And you know, people in positions of authority with regard to motor safety keep preaching that these motorways are safe, where in effect there's been reports and there's been recommendations which tell completely a contrary story. One of the main problems, of course, is the lack of the hard shoulder. So back to the story. Eventually, of course, my car conked out. What I did immediately, I floored the clutch to keep the momentum going, looking for somewhere to come to a rest. And there was a grass verge. And what I did, I got the car right up onto the grass verge, out the way as much as I could. Within 3 or 4 seconds, I was actually near a gantry, and the lane that was immediately to my right was closed. All the signs flashed up straight away. 10 seconds later, a lorry drove past me in that lane had just closed. So that shows you straight away that the damn things don't work right. Because even though physically it's closed, according to the signs, you've still got an open lane and people are still driving down it, so it's very, very dangerous. Now, the reason it was closed so quickly is a lot of radar and a lot of cameras and a lot of sensors actually detected the fact that I was there and I was in trouble. So that's the whole theory of smart motorways. They're smart, they close the lanes if need be. Well, the problem exists in a couple of places, the M4, the M6, and a couple of other places as well, where we're getting multiple power failures, and some of which 11 days was the longest. It's knocking out all this safety equipment, and you know, it makes them even more dangerous than normal. If you're stuck in a lane and there's no camera detecting you because there's no power, you could be sat there for ages. If there's no radar or no sensors to detect that there's an obstruction in the lane, nothing gets shut because there's no power. Can you imagine that? And this is occurring more often than it should be. Now the statistics are in 4 figures when it comes to power failures, so it's definitely unacceptable. Now, they've done a little bit of retrofitting with regard to smart motorways that I've seen. They've put more what you call refuge areas in, the little yellow or red lay-bys where you can pull in, but you could break down anywhere. You could break down anywhere, and you've got to reach them for them to be effective in any way. So there is a call in some quarters to put the hard shoulders back in. It was done like this originally. It was a cuss-cutting exercise. You know, instead of expanding the lanes, use the hard shoulder. It was supposed to be cheaper. That's what it was all about. But the need to cut costs has cut safety. And the two kind of go hand in hand if you look at it like that. And a lot of people have paid the price. In my experience with smart motorways, I've seen so much carnage over the years. I mean, I've been driving taxis for 13 years. I've been doing motorway work for, well, seems like forever. My own business about 7 or 8 years, but probably closer to 10. I've been doing motorway work because I did a bit for somebody else. So you can imagine, I've seen a lot, a hell of a lot. Let me know of your own experiences in the comments, particularly if you're a driver or you're driven for a living like me. Hit the like button, helps the algorithm spread the videos about, and we are starting to grow again. We kind of come to a bit of a halt there. Subscribe to the channel, and if you're on social media, I wouldn't mind a share. Thank you very much. And as always, I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.